Hi there, I'm Van Arno, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this painting. A lot of people like my work, but they don't really fully understand it because a lot of it involves history or mythology. So from time to time, I'm going to come and tell you about one piece of my work. Now, this painting is about a biblical character named Hagar. Now, Hagar is part of the story of Abraham, and Abraham made a contract with God. Pretty smart. And God said, if you worship me and respect me and I'm your only God, I'm going to take care of you and all your kids. And you're going to be the father of mighty nations. So Abraham does this, and Abraham's doing okay. He's got everything he could possibly want, like if you were a 90-year-old man living 4,000 years ago in Iraq. But so Abraham doesn't have any kids. So his wife Sarah says, you know what? To fulfill God's contract, you got to have some kids. So why don't you go and get with my maid Hagar, and she's DTF and she's fun, and you can have kids because I'm 90. Like, face it, you're 90, I'm 90, and your 90-year-old wife is not going to be having any kids. So they do that. Abraham and Hagar have a baby. There he is. And but an angel comes and talks to Sarah, the older wife, and says, you know what? You're going to have a baby. You're going to have a baby. And she laughs. She thinks this is like the funniest thing in the world. But sure enough, they get busy. They have a baby. So now Abraham has two sons. He has Ishmael from his concubine, Hagar, and he has Isaac from his wife, Sarah. Now at this point, Sarah is a little bit like, well, you know what? We got our family under control. This bitch has to go. She needs to get gone. So she goes to Abraham and says, get that bitch out of here. We don't need her. We have a son. We don't need her and her son. Get her out of here. And Abraham is an old man, pretty smart, happy wife, happy life. He says, okay. And so they get thrown into the desert. They get exiled. Now, a lot of people have painted this subject matter in the Renaissance and subsequently. And usually it's about Hagar being alone in a wasteland in the blazing sun, trying to protect her baby, talking to an angel. But what I thought was, Hagar's glad to get out of this mess. She's so happy to get away from lecherous, pervy husband guy and horrible bitch wife woman, and she's going to take her kid and she's going to get gone. She's running. She's going to run as fast as she can, and she's just super thrilled. Now, the thing about the many nations, Abraham is supposed to be the father of many nations. He is. His son Isaac is the progenitor of the Jewish people, and that guy right there is the father of the Arabic people. Ishmael is the father of, legendarily, he's the father of Arabic people. So I did this painting because I wanted it to be a joyful thing where Hagar's running, she's fleeing, and it's called Hagar Flees the Bible. Which is true because she runs out of the Bible and into the Quran. Because now she's the mother of the father of all Arabic people, who is the ancestor of Muhammad. Now I did this painting and I really wanted it to have a lot of action. So I made the character super dynamic. And she's running and she's determined and he's laughing, he's having a great time. But when you paint, it's just a moment in time. It's just one split second in time. So you don't really get to see speed happening. You get to see action in a moment in time. But to make this character appear to be running really fast, I put in all these rabbits. These rabbits are all running, and they're also a moment in time. It's just a snapshot of time of rabbits running and a woman running. But in total, it gives you the impression that they're all running at the same speed. You don't see this painting as, okay, Hagar's running and all these rabbits are running past her. You see them all as running at the same speed, which is why the rabbits are there. That's the only reason, to make her appear to be running fast. The other funny thing about this painting, I'm a great fan of Rubens. Rubens was an incredible painter, and many people did similar stuff as he did. Now, when he was going to paint Cleopatra or some Middle Eastern Greek mythological subject matter, he got models from his family. And he got his wife. So he will see paintings of his where Cleopatra is this sort of cute, round, kind of red-haired, frizzy-haired, jolly-looking woman who was his wife, who he was totally in love with. So when I set out to do this painting, I'm usually very meticulous about who I get to model, but I decided I'm going to use my wife. That's my ex-wife, Remy, and that's my son, John Henry. So I got my blonde family to be these Middle Eastern people, which is kind of an inside joke. Now you're in on it. Thanks a lot.